And this is why I'm about to break the cycle. King and Dream will never see this. Bye.
Oh, okay.
They'll never see it.
Good.
They won't.
Good.
That's why they're not here.
Good. That's why they're not here.
I left all that.
So, obviously, she's talking about her kids not wanting them around. It seemed like Tokyo Toni didn't know how to respond to that. Cause oh,
yeah. Because she set a boundary. It was a boundary there. Yeah.
Yeah.
She don't want her kids. She don't want her kids to witness and be around and go through the same things she have went through, because she know the trauma it have caused her. So she don't want her kids to suffer with that.
Absolutely. And we look at people in result. We look at where they ended up at, but we don't know where it comes from. But typically, it's coming from their dynamic with their mama. And a safe parent, a loving parent who loves their children, you want to keep them away from toxicity, keep them away from trauma, especially what you have been through. But typically, and I will say this in the Black community, we hear this line a lot. Well, if it was good for me, it's good for you. Or if I survived or I made it, you can do it. So we enacting the same dynamic, same trauma on the next generation when the cycle could have been stopped by what you said, stopping those boundaries or setting those boundaries.
Yes.
Yeah, it's hard to see. All right, let's keep going.
That like loud ghetto shit, like all that ratchet shit behind. Like I'm not trying to like put that energy like in the air at all. So if you can't get with it, then you got to get lost. Dreamy comes Saturday, Sunday.
I don't have nothing to do with it.
So this is why she's not here.
You're a weirdo.
Monday,
Saturday,
Sunday,
You're
Monday,
bipolar.
Wednesday.
So,
Go ahead.
No, so right there, the mom is projecting. So she's saying you're a weirdo, you bipolar, and all this. That's because that's really her. So she's projecting onto Blac Chyna that she's a weirdo, but she's the weirdo.
Absolutely. And I don't know about you, but I've heard so many uneducated doctors in my life. Like I heard, they ready to diagnose everybody with some type of issue, like you said, but they're really projecting on themselves. They really are undiagnosed bipolar people. I mean,
yeah.
I'm gonna say it because I'm transparent on my channel. My mama called my sister bipolar. They have bipolar wars. Both of them really bipolar. They just they just calling each other that. I'm like, y'all looking in the mirror. It's like that Spider-Man meme. Yeah. Like that Spider-Man meme. Everybody just pointing at each other like y'all the same person. And it's all because I'm be honest, in my situation specifically, this is generational. My grandma, my mom have a toxic relationship. My mom and my older sister have a toxic relationship, and it's bled over to my sister right under me. But they all can't talk to each other. Neither one can talk to each other. And whenever they do, they'll start out good. But once it's time to start some accountability talk,
yeah,
they get that Spider-Man meme going.
Somebody has to break the cycle, though. Somebody has to break, especially when you have kids. Somebody has to break the cycle, or it's going to keep going generation after generation, because that's where it's stemming from. Tokyo Toni, maybe her mom was like that. That's exactly where it's probably stemming from. Generational curses and trauma.
Absolutely. So true. All right, let's keep going.
2 issues.
5 days.
You put your hand in my face again, girl.
5 days.
You're going to stretch your ass across this kitchen. You better keep your hands on my face.
5 days.
Don't touch me no more.
5 days.
You do it again, I'm going to rock your world in this mother.
So rock it.
You put your fucking hands on me again.
So rock it.
Put your hands on me again.
Rock it.
You a disrespectful
So 5
ass
days.
girl. You disrespectful is what you are.
I know.
I had to stop right there because that's my trigger word right there. I can't lie to you either. When I hear that word, I break out in hives. My mama said.
Yeah, I can't stand that word either, because it's just used when it don't even supposed to be used. So she's disrespectful, but her mom is not disrespectful to her. She's yelling in her face. She flicked her hair and everything. She can't even give her 6 feet. She can't even give her space. She's all in her like private space, but she's disrespectful.
So true. Social distancing, lady. So this thing though, this all stems from how we normally misuse scripture, in my view, because they get the whole disrespect from the scripture that says, honor your father and mother, so for your days will be longer. But they missed the whole scripture that says parents do not provoke your child.
Right.
If this is not a case of provoking, I don't know what is. You know,
Yeah.
and it sounds like, it looks like Blac Chyna is 100% fed up, you know, with the treatment that she's received forever. And it sounds like the way that she's trying to honor her is by not being around her, or at least
Yeah.
not, you know, keeping the same toxicity going. But when you push her to the limit, because at first she was calm, but then
Yeah.
she pushed her so far, she had to meet her with that same energy. And that's when you want to, you know, throw out the word disrespectful.
Yeah.
They use it as an all-encompassing thing whenever they backed in a corner, or they don't have any more rebuttals, or they really know it's time for them to hold accountability. Now you just disrespectful.
And it's a manipulation tactic as well.
Absolutely. 100%. All right.
Yeah, you are. I don't care what your mother did to you. I don't care if she sold your to an army. You still better respect your mama. You disrespect everybody. You make your people cry. You take a call from your mama.
I never.
You took a call from your mother. Why you take the call?
Never.
Why you take a call? Why you stop my life? Why?
A car.
A car.
I bought you cars.
Yeah.
I paid you rent.
No, you ain't buy me a motherfucking car. Where's my motherfucking car you bought me? Where's it?
I gave you money. Are you
Girl,
serious?
you a weirdo. You a fucking weirdo.
Now, if we boil it all down, Ida, I got to be real. I'm just talking about my life. It all boils down to material things for these type mothers.
What they can get.
What they can get.
It have to
It's
be
not
beneficial for them.
Absolutely. That's a narcissistic tactic. You know, not you hear these type mothers call other people narcissists. The most people who accuse other narcissists are the narcissists, in my view. But it's all about what they receive. They have to have some type of benefit in order to have any type of relationship.
Yes, I agree. And her being like that with Blac Chyna, that can cause low self-esteem in relationships, and cause her to choose guys that's not for her, or that does that as well, and she think that's normal. That
So
toxicity is normal. Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. And they think that toxicity and toxic behavior is normal, but they also think that relationships are transactional. You know, they also think that if you're not providing anything for me, giving me anything, there's no point of being with you. Or I can throw you away. That's essentially what she's saying here. Well, if you're not gonna give me this car, whatever this money that you're talking about, you know, you're disrespectful. I hate you, and you know, I can
disrespect you. I could disrespect you because you're not giving me what I want.
Absolutely. Well.
And she goes on to talk about the car that I got for her, which I'm still paying a note and whatnot. And the car's still there. Like, nobody's taking the car from you at all, which annoys me to the fullest.
She has 3 cars, 3 fast, expensive cars, $400,000 to $500,000, and yet my little $40,000 car, which is a Cartier bracelet, sits. What kind of shit is that?
You know, my life. Yeah, I never took nothing from you.
It's still inside. It's still from my house.
Exactly, but I took the car.
Yeah,
right?
you did. You stopped it.
No, I didn't, Miss Toni.
You stopped it. You a weirdo. Really?
No, I did not. How would I stop? How
you
can I stop?
You need to get some help.
No. So no, let's talk about it.
No, you need to get some help.
You're
nuts.
Let's
talk about getting you some mental help. No, something's wrong.
You're nuts.
Something's wrong.
Towards the end there, she started calling her Miss Toni.
Yeah.
And I've seen that dynamic play out as well.
I've seen that as well.
You just lose all honor. Go ahead and talk about it.
No, I'm saying, no, you go ahead. I'm saying, I've seen that too.
Yeah, you just lose all that honor, and because there has to be something said that, yeah, you respect the position and the title who this person is, but you have to earn it as well. You know, you got to be able to give as much as you want to receive, because people get fed up. You can't eliminate the fact that this is a grown adult now. Yes, as a child, I'm going to honor you. I'm going to do as you say, not as you do.
Yeah.
As y'all want us to do. But once I actually become aware of the world and how what real life is, I get outside of your manipulation. Now I can see what I should be receiving from an adult, or what I should be receiving from a parent.
Respect goes both ways.
Absolutely. So it's hard to see But this is the type of things that happen every day. Hey, what's up, everybody? My name is Mel. Thank you for joining my channel. Thank you for checking things out here. Oftentimes we go on people's pages and are like, man, what is going on here? What is the purpose of this channel? So let me be clear. The purpose of this channel is to speak truth regarding the nuclear family. And when I say truth, I'm not saying my truth, not your truth, but the Lord's truth. All about the word, all about the ways and the will of God. What does he have to say about the nuclear family? And I believe the generations of today, whether it be Gen X, millennials, Gen Z, Gen Y, whatever the case may be, I believe now we have a very toxic relationship regarding marriage, regarding family, regarding having children. We're in a toxic dynamic as we speak. And honestly speaking, a lot of the answers that we're looking for in our community, a lot of the cures and a lot of the answers would come from a proper, fulfilled family home. If you go down the line of everyone's individual trauma, there you will find some negligence or some type of issue that they had with their parents. So here on this channel, we address those things head on. We don't place fear in those issues and avoid the topic. We do what Jesus did. And when he said, don't assume that I came for peace, but I came with a sword. I came to turn family members against family members if it means you following me. If you have to cut them off, if you have to address them and have arguments for you to follow me, so be it. And I think at this point in our society, we're at the so be it stage. So here at Life Coaching by Mel, I'm all about bringing healing to that. And the number one way to do that is have honest conversations. So if that's something you like, that's something you're into, that's something you really want to be a part of, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Be sure to comment. Let me know what you think about everything. I do my best to respond as often as I can. I want to hear from you guys. This is not about me. It's about healing our nation, healing our states, healing our cities, healing our community, healing our homes. Love you guys. Take care.
Let's go.